I'm Continuum. I'm a music producer and I make dubstep, drum and bass and anything electronic really. Today I'm going to be producing a track in a day and I'm going to be using a host of Focusrite and Novation equipment. Today I'm going to make a dubstep track, quite a big sounding track with a nice juicy vocal on it. Something quite orchestral I think as well. But we'll just see how it goes because nothing's really planned, so it could be good, it could be bad. Marissa doesn't really know what she's going to be singing, so I know that her range lies in a certain area, and C is quite a comfortable key for her. It's not too low and it's not too high, and I don't really want to stretch her today, so I'm gonna keep it around about sort of like the C or D sort of key. Because it's just a bit of a safer bet, I think. She'll be more comfortable with that. I've just imported the audio that I just recorded, so I'm just going to go through that and mix it a bit. What I'm going to do now is build a beat around this, maybe have it drop into a heavier section. What I tend to do is chop different parts out of loops that I've got, find samples and then put them in, use a kick that I've got here and a couple of snares and maybe a live snare as well. What I'm doing is recording some drums and some percussion over the programmed beats that I've just set out. I'm using the Octopre Mark II Dynamic into the Pro 40. So I'm just going to sample some ride cymbals, some hi-hats, another snare. When you use live percussion and get a real groove to everything, it just helps the beats work so much better. I want this to build up this section, then it just drop into quite a heavy section, so I'll probably start working on a patch and make something nasty. I think because of the metal and the guitar sort of punky background, a lot of the chords and the tonality of the tracks that I write are quite dark. What with the dubstep scene at the moment, with really heavy, powerful bass lines. I've sort of naturally moved towards that kind of genre. Brad. Hello, sir.
How are you? You alright?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. I'm gonna get naked.
What we're doing is I'm making a track from start today. I've set up a drum kit in there just to get a bit more live percussion.
Okay.
I've recorded some of that and then that's going into the Pro 40 interface, and then we've got an ISA1 here set up as well for when Marissa comes in and sings the vocals that aren't written yet. I've got some chords together and I've got kind of like literally just as you came in, we're working the drop.
Okay. If I were you, I'd get some white noise stuff out.
Yeah, what, underneath the snares?
Yeah, white noise with a morphine filter or something underneath the snares, and then loads of sweeps and stuff. It just needs loads of activity.
Yeah,
like
that's the thing.
Sound effects.
Yeah.
But I mean, all like a sort of aggressive
bit of
white noise. Controllers for Logic is a tricky one.
Yeah.
This one looks like it's got a nice, simple, easy to use interface.
Yeah.
It's good to combine some fader action with the keyboard and pads as well.
Yeah.
And it's good to see the way it works with automation, because it's always a tricky one, is getting a kind of live feel when you're recording automation.
I like the pads. I like the arpeggiator pads.
Yeah, really fun.
And the loop roll pads as well. I think they're really helpful for putting in.
Good for it, obviously.
Triggering
for
electronic.
it.
Well, thanks for coming, and I'll see you soon. and I'll send you the track when it's done, so you can
Do.
take the mickey out of me.
I'll just tell you how to make it better.
Peace.
Nice one.
I've got the main sections of the track that I'm just tightening up mix-wise. Now I've just got to build the structure and start thinking about lyrics and melodies. I've chosen a key that is comfortable for you.
Yeah.
So you're not singing too high. Thanks for that. Or too low. I cut my finger badly yesterday, so there are healing words going around in my head. I'm gonna get a line from that and then just write around that theme, I think.
Healing.
Healing. Yeah.
Healing hands.
Healing, not inner healing, just
No.
physical healing. And then come in on the beat.
Yep. And that's just for that bit, that's that one line. Something that's deep, heal,
Is real.
is real.
Can you hear your vocal now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, what I'm just going to do is just get a nice balance.
It's a shock to the system. And God, it feels good. Now I'm lost in the ecstasy. I hear but I don't listen. My vision is blood. And nothing feels real to me. It's gonna take a little time to heal. Something this deep, at least the pain is real.
I'm just going to use the Ultranova now to create a patch with the Ultranova editor. Source 1 is going to be the mod wheel, and I want that to affect filter 1's frequency. It's now 16 minutes past 8. I'm totally knackered, but it's really good. It's been a really good day. Brad's come along and helped me out with tweaking some of the synth parts and some of the orchestral parts, and that really helped. As always, he's a bit of a legend.
It's one long process, isn't it?
Marissa's done all the vocals that we've needed. I've edited the vocals now and done a bounce of the mix and taken it into VRM. Tested out the mix a couple of times. You can just change each environment when you're listening back to your mix and then make adjustments to that. So what I do is just listen to it, make notes, and then remix it, put it back into VRM box again, listen to it again, tighten up the mix a bit more, do that 3 or 4 times, and then by the end of it I've got a track that sounds good going through a telly, or it sounds good in a professional studio.